What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I don't know what the fuck. I'm choking my own spit. Sorry, that was a fucking weird intro. Anyway, we're watching the top 10 celebrities who lost everything. There's got to be at least one or two in here who, like, they deserved it. Like, let's be honest. They're come on. You probably deserve it, right?
Perhaps
I think so.
My parents from going to prison for mismanaging my finances.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 richest to rags celebs.
Shout out Watch Mojo.
Celebs who lost everything.
The trouble was, while her records were selling millions, she was
records
thousands.
For this list, we'll be looking at celebrities who amassed a large fortune.
I like that blue hair. That was pretty cool.
In the comments, let us know what you would do with your money if you were rich.
Reinvest it back into my YouTube channel to make more money.
Over the span of a decade, MC Hammer became the quintessential rags to riches and back to rags Hollywood story. After releasing 2 moderately successful albums, Hammer achieved worldwide fame with his hit single "You Can't Touch This" from his 3rd studio album. Oh my lord. Hammer's net worth was valued at over $33 million by Forbes.
I'll take half of that.
His seemingly overnight wealth was soon sucked up by his lavish spending, extravagant mansion, and numerous dependents.
Everybody knew that I had 200 employees. It wasn't no secret. So what you think? I was paying them in hamburgers?
By 1996, Hammer's musical success had plummeted, and he had to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, as he was over $13 million in debt. The California rapper never quite recovered from his fall, despite a few comeback attempts.
Mr. Devil, can you give me a sign? He said, throw the rock up, that's one of mine, let's go.
Number 9, T-Pain.
Yo, hold up, don't hate on T-Pain. I love me some T-Pain. Come on now. Also, it just goes to show you that you can, just making money isn't enough. You gotta be smart with your money, okay? Don't spend beyond your reason. If you got $100,000, don't spend like you got $1 million. Spend like you got $10,000. You know how I know? I got $300 in my bank account right now. 300. That's it. Ask me if I'm joking. Ask me.
Since bursting onto the scene in 2005, T-Pain has racked up a slew of hit singles and accumulated a fortune of over $40 million. However, instead of making wise financial investments, he bought a massive house and a $2.1 million Bugatti, which he later sold off for just $800,000.
I was like, hey, since I got this Bugatti and I need another house, I can probably take this. I can probably take this one. These people just moved out of a house that's literally connected to my house, so you know.
It certainly didn't take too long for that bank account to go low, low, low.
Florida.
By 2019, the Buy You a Drank singer was left with no option but to file for bankruptcy protection.
Damn, his skin looks smooth as fuck.
He did win the first season of The Masked Singer the same year, and things seem to be looking up for T-Pain nowadays. Number 8. Todd Herzog.
I know he's doing a bunch of shit on Twitch, too.
Prior to being cast on the 15th season of Survivor, Todd Herzog traveled across America as a flight attendant for SkyWest Airlines. His highly calculated run on the show culminated in him winning the season and taking home the $1 million cash prize at just 22 years old.
Winner of Survivor China.
Survivor China.
But while he triumphed on the screen, Herzog's entire fortune was in jeopardy as he was struggling with alcohol use disorder.
It wasn't until about 30 days into treatment that
I like the sideburns got higher. That's good. Good job, bud.
And you had no recollection of being on the Dr. Phil show.
I remember about this much.
After seeking professional help, Herzog was able to turn his life around. He has since attained sobriety and now lives a rather quiet life with his husband, Jess Hermanson.
Nice.
Had the Dolphins help me propose to this beautiful man, Jess.
Number 7, Fantasia.
I thought he was doing it right there. I'm like, that's it?
This North Carolina singer and actress was propelled to stardom after winning the third season of American Idol in 2004.
The winner
of American Idol
I was 8.
2004 is
That's why I don't know who this is.
Fantasia Barrino.
Whoa.
Her first ever single,
I guess the sound was
went
delayed because
straight
she
to
reacted
#1
way
in the
before he said her
US
name.
and Canada, and her debut album was certified platinum. Things seemed to be off to a good start for Fantasia, but due to her sole breadwinner status among her siblings, mother, and daughter, and the declining sales of her second album, she soon found herself struggling. Her $1.1 million house was set to be auctioned off to cover an unpaid loan. In an interview with Oprah, Fantasia owned up to her mistakes, blaming her misfortune on her financial decisions and inability to say no.
Don't live without your means.
Number 6. Gary Busey.
Gary
Once upon a
Busey?
time, Gary Busey was a mainstream Hollywood star. The Texas actor gained national attention for his leading performance in the 1978 biofilm The Buddy Holly Story, which earned him an Oscar
He's in movies now,
nomination.
though, isn't he?
He followed this up with starring
That's
roles
Kevin
in
Bacon,
movies like
wasn't it?
Lethal Weapon and Point Break, which were certified box office hits.
Oh, young John Wick.
Taking shrapnel and K-Sod while you were crapping in your hands and rubbing it on your face.
His financial downturn came
Well,
in
I'm sorry, what?
1988 when
Crapping
Busey
in
was
your
involved
hands, rubbing
in
it
a
on your
serious
face?
motorcycle accident that left him with permanent brain damage. The once bankable Hollywood
that's right.
player became erratic on and off camera, and soon struggled to find roles in movies and TV shows.
My
Damn.
brain got altered in a way that's not normal. And I have a different way of looking at things and feeling things, and I know how special life is.
With most of his money gone and not enough coming in,
That's
Busey
interesting.
had to file for Chapter 7
I didn't know
bankruptcy
that.
in 2012. Number 5.
That
Lil'
sucks.
Kim.
I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club.
Widely regarded as the queen of rap, Lil' Kim inspired a generation
Ooh,
of rappers
I think
with her
Nicki
music
Minaj has some
and has
talks
sold
about that.
upwards of 30 million singles globally. Life really was all about the Benjamins for the hip-hop star.
If it's murder, you know she wrote it. German Ruger for your deep throat.
However, following
Good line.
dwindling
Murder, She
album
Wrote.
sales and a
Good
prison
line.
stint in 2005, Lil' Kim found
Prison
herself
stint,
in a
damn.
free fall. In 2018, she declared bankruptcy, claiming to be about $4 million in debt, with unpaid
Yikes.
taxes and mortgage loans
Oh.
taking up a large chunk of that figure. In
Oh,
order to
my
pay off
goodness.
her debt,
That's
the
not
Queen
good.
Bee's $2.3 million mansion was auctioned off, with the opening bid being $100. Yep, you heard
Whoa!
that right.
Hey, yo, shorty, won't you go get a
What?
bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the bra all see-through.
Number 4. Kim Basinger.
Starting
Kim
at 100
Basinger
bucks?
became a Hollywood fixture for
Yikes.
her notable femme fatale roles throughout the 80s and 90s.
Merry Christmas to you, officer.
That obvious, huh?
Who's that guy?
Practically stamped on your forehead.
But at the
He
height
looks
of her
familiar.
acting career, Basinger faced multiple setbacks that severely impacted her finances.
Oh, boy.
I don't know anything about that man.
First, she paid $20 million to acquire a small town in her home state of Georgia, an investment
What?
that backfired tremendously. Next, she backed out of the doomed movie Boxing Helena,
Tried buying
for
a
which
fucking
she
town?
was sued and forced to pay millions of dollars to the studio. This resulted in
Yikes.
her filing for bankruptcy. To top it all off, her marriage to Alec Baldwin ended in a messy divorce that reportedly cost the Oscar-winning
That's how I know her
actress
name from.
another few $million.
That's where I know her name
You
from.
know, we're all fine. We all get along, whatever. But he's a challenge. I mean, come on.
She never quite recovered
I don't know what I'm
financially.
looking at there.
Number 3.
Come on now.
Aaron Carter.
Ah.
In the late
I think this is who I
1990s,
think it
Aaron
is. Hold
Carter
on.
became a teen idol before he was even a teenager. The younger brother of Backstreet Boys singer Nick Carter, Aaron started performing from as early as 7
fuck
years
this
old
guy.
and had reportedly
Yeah.
amassed
Yeah,
more
this
than
guy's a douchebag.
$200
Fuck him.
million before the age of 18. According to Carter,
Oh
all
my
of
God.
this money was mismanaged by his parents, and
That
when
was
he
douchey
crossed into
back then.
adulthood,
Yikes.
he had accumulated back taxes to the tune of $4 million.
Before 18,
That sucks.
the money goes into my mom and my dad's pockets. They're supposed to be the ones that handle it correctly, but it went to cars, it went to boats, it went to lavish lifestyle. It went every which way except for in my trust fund.
With
Bro,
no
you
more
doing an
hit
interview
singles
with
and fast-selling
Cribs.
albums, Carter declared bankruptcy in 2013 in an effort to pay off most of his debt. The former teen
This must be an
heartthrob
older video
seems to be
because
on the right path
he looks
now, as he
a
has
lot
fully
rougher
eliminated
now.
his debt and even bought a house in 2019. Number 2.
Hold on. Pause. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see here. That was Aaron Carter, right? He has like a whole bunch of face tats and shit. And he looks fucking crazy now. These are all really good pictures. Wasn't he just on an interview? Here we go. There we go. That's more familiar. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. These are like... This is like he could still be a normal dude here. Now, I'm not saying face tattoos and shit makes you a fucking weirdo, but he's lost it. He's lost the plot. He was what was he talking about? He was on some fucking podcast. Hold on a second. What podcast was he on? What podcast was he on? Okay, yeah. So look here. Aaron Carter being a lunatic on the Keyed Up podcast, part 1. I hope that my... yeah, okay, I am getting this. Alright, cool. Addiction, critical health, first child, I guess, multiple personality disorder. Yeah. I don't think he went uphill like they were saying in this video. Just saying.
Tony 2019.
I think he's pretty widely known as a crazy person.
Tony
now,
Braxton.
But
for someone like Tony
Teach your own.
Braxton, who sold more than 70 million
I don't know who
records
this is.
worldwide, it's hard to
Damn.
imagine how she could go bankrupt twice.
Twice? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I know that song.
Just 2 years after her smash hit, Unbreak My Heart, Braxton found herself in dire straits and had
How?
to declare bankruptcy. While her music generated millions, Braxton barely got any of it due to specific clauses in her
bad
recording
deals, bad
contract.
contracts.
170 million in sales, and you got $1,972. Is that right?
Did that's right. That's true.
She managed to dig herself out of that hole,
Fucking
but ended
A.
up filing for bankruptcy again in 2010 after her Vegas residency was canceled due to her health issues. But just like the Phoenix,
Oh my
she was
God.
able to rise from her financial ashes and has since produced and starred in the successful reality series Braxton Family Values.
That no one did anything for
so
me.
like
My family wasn't my
a
people.
Kardashian
that
clone.
was when you're being inducted into something, you call the people close to you. But everybody bailed on me.
Man, you gotta look out for yourself. Look at the
Be sure
contracts,
to
man.
subscribe to our channel and
Contracts
ring the bell
will
to get
fuck
notified
you.
about our latest
Look out
videos.
for yourself.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, I love your suits.
Didn't he get racist and crazy?
In a size 68 extra fat.
Hollywood legend Burt Reynolds was a top box office draw in the late 70s and early 80s, but he gradually lost his bankability as the years progressed. This, coupled with his costly divorce from Lonnie Anderson and some poor investment choices, led to the actor
Wow.
filing for bankruptcy in 1996. He made a
That's
career
like
comeback soon after
20,
with Boogie
30 years
Nights
ago.
in 1997, which earned him a Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination.
Jack Warner.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I'll make adults.
He's doing good now, right?
By 2014, Reynolds was auctioning off personal items and memorabilia, which
Never mind.
rekindled news of bankruptcy.
In 2014,
Never mind.
he auctioned his most iconic belongings, the canoe from Deliverance, Trans Am
Ooh.
from Smokey and the Bandit, and his
Oh,
1998
no.
Golden Globe for Boogie Nights.
Until his death in
Yikes.
2018, Reynolds
Oh,
lived
he's
at
dead.
his Florida estate, which once faced foreclosure, but was then
I
bought
didn't
by
know
his
that.
neighbor, who let him live on the property at a low cost. Did you
I
enjoy
didn't know
this
that.
video?
Oh, fuck. Oops. Did not know. Did not know. Yikes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. Drop it down in the comments. Do you think Aaron Carter is a lunatic? I don't know. I'm a fucking nobody, and he's probably super rich, so, like, who am I to talk shit? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.